Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the first installation of the Old Vaquero podcast. The Old Vaquero podcast. Douchey. Yes, Vaquero. More Spanish, Vaquero. Anyways, welcome. Holy fuck, I have a podcast. I'm such an important person, you know. I have a podcast, for God's sake. Yes, please check out my podcast. I shall send you a link. You must indeed check it out. I am such a person of importance. I now have a podcast. Well, the reason for me to, sit here alone in my room and start up this mic and start recording is because exams. Fuck exams. Exams are around. Exams are one day away. And, I am bored. I am bored out of my mind. Exams teach you, but good thing about exams is they teach you about the important things in life. Like, you're trying to study sociology, but I don't know how 5 seconds later you're watching a video of how to peel a hard-boiled egg in YouTube. And I guess that's what's important in life, is knowing how to peel a hard-boiled egg perfectly. Wow. Or just watching enduro bikers, falling off their bikes falling on their heads. You deserved it, alright? Don't try going up a 90-degree incline. Don't think gravity is not gonna make you its bitch, alright? You can break every law, which I seem to do very often, but you know what? I still respect gravity, and if I respect gravity, then you have no chance of disrespecting gravity. How dare you, good sir? Anyways, well, I started up this podcast to just talk, because I'm bored. Boredom is boring. Boredom is terribly boring, and oh so boring. Oh dear Lord, it's boring. How does my fake British accent sound? Good, is it on point? I need your approval, dearest audience of no one. Who's gonna listen to this anyway? Yes, you know what? It's so good of me to start a podcast, because, I'm gonna be like Bill Burr. Everyone's gonna listen to it, and I'm gonna get out of this shitty-ass country just because of one podcast. I'm gonna, send this to the Queen of England, and she's gonna be like, oh, I loved your podcast so much. I am now, should I speak in falsetto? Oh, I loved your podcast so much. I shall now hire you to be not the king, that's creepy. I mean, just bring you to England, because I just saw your podcast. Yes, such a great thing I'm doing, deluding myself that this could actually be worth something. Maybe it could, maybe it couldn't. All depends on you, my dearest audience. Oh, I love you so much. Yes, who I have. My dearest audience of exactly me in this room talking into a mic. Oh, I love you so very much. This is me just without any filter, spilling my psyche out, what's inside my head, just talking. This is fun. It's like therapy to me. Yes, therapy. That's exactly what I need, is some therapy. I guess if I have a podcast now, I should talk about something that's important to me. What is important to me? Not doing this podcast right now, studying. I guess that should be important to me, because I go to study, and I got to get an A in every subject. I have to make my parents proud, most importantly, my teachers proud. Oh, I respect them so much. Anyways, yes, what's important to me? Art. Art is important to me. You might ask, well, good sir, what is art? Art. Do I sound like a douche yet? Anyways, art to me is excess. Doing 50 takes of something. And not excess in just that way. So you need to you need to sing just one phrasing, right? Or you just need to play one phrasing. What you do is you learn every ins and out of that phrasing, whether this staccato note you're doing as an inflection is actually a 30-second note, and how can you get it perfectly on time as a 30-second note. Or, that is excess. Wealth of information reducing into something that is perfection, and that is the second form of art. Second most important factor of art for me. First is excess. You need to have a lot of information, like Da Vinci making Mona Lisa. He studied human anatomy. That was excess. It was just a painting. Why study human anatomy for a painting? That for perfection. Perfection is art. What's beautiful is art. And something many jazz faggots won't understand, and I play a lot of jazz myself, and maybe I am knocking on myself, is try to make things ugly. But why seventh chords, huh? Seventh chords sound like the entire scale. Just bang your head on the piano and call it a chord, for God's sake. Just play every possible note and just call it, I don't know, C, 6, add 9, 11, 13, 15, all the way up to 242. Well, I was going to say the frequency of A, but I guess that is 242 now. Frequencies keep on increasing. That's the whole frequency conspiracy theory. C242. 2. NSA listening to this? No, that's not a weapon. I'm trying to improvise. That's the frequency of an A note as of the present. 6 minutes in. Wow. I should probably just stop this at 10 minutes. I can't go on for an hour. I guess that's the requirement for a podcast. Just call it a quickie 10 minute. If my mom is going to listen to this, I'm terribly sorry for that joke. Please don't listen to this. I'm going to swear a lot. I am swearing a lot. Fuck this. Fuck swearing. Don't swear, motherfucker. Why would you ever fucking swear, you fucking asshole? Don't you know swearing is fucking bad for your fucking brain, you fucking douche. Am I insane yet? Talking to myself, swearing to myself. Alone. Oh, I'm so lonely. I was just studying Freudian slips. Freud, yes. Freudian slips. And I'm trying to be funny, but I guess you could just count this as a Freudian slip. But you know what? I learned to live with myself, and I guess you could call this a defense mechanism. The Freudian slip was, oh, I'm so lonely, as a joke, but I can live with myself. That was defense mechanism. Fuck you, Freud. Fuck you for polluting my brain. Now I have to think about every little thing I do. I can't even be funny because of you. Fuck you, and fuck your little Hans, and fuck your Oedipus complex, and fuck your whole cocaine-fueled rants. I mean, dude, you have coke. Why wouldn't you just, share some? Why hog it all to yourself? I mean, just, pass some over here. I want to feel more narcissistic than I already do. I swear to God, if I take cocaine, I'm probably gonna overdose on my own narcissism. Yes, that's probably gonna happen. Anyways, 8 minutes in, 2 minutes to conclude this. What else can I talk about? Oh yes, what's a good singer? I guess music. Everyone wants to become a good singer. That's what gets you all the fame and money, right? Alright, buckle up, young children, listen to my take on what makes a good singer. The ability to stay on pitch. Move according to pitch, not just stay on key. You listen to a chord, for example, and not C242, a chord, any C major, for example. Well, I'm in FL Studio anyway, so yes, the ability to move according to the chord you're in, and stay on key as a whole. Well, you can probably do a flat fifth, a sharp fifth, flat seventh, say key of C, F sharp, B flat, that's in the key of the fourth and the fifth, the F and the G. So yeah, those notes could be considered on key, especially B flat, since that's the dominant seventh, and the whole Ionian mode. Anyway, sorry, music theory. What makes a good singer? Yes, the ability to identify pitch and stay on pitch. For example, say C, D, F. Now that's just staying on pitch, but, how are you going to phrase it? Accentuate the C, maybe, or vibrato on the F, legato going up. Anyways, yeah, if you could just stay in pitch, then you wouldn't be a singer, you'd be a piano, I guess. But piano sound good, you'd just be like, da, 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 da. Like a broken saxophone, broken trumpet, broken brass. Yes. Anyways, so yes, the ability to stay on pitch, that's important. And Second thing is phrasing. How do you phrase your notes? Dynamics is important, and that's something other instrument players. Think of vocal cords as an instrument. I do that because, well, I'm a musician, so, yeah. If you think of vocal cords as just another instrument, so many saxophone players, so many violin players, so many trumpet players just spend years improving just their tone. And what tone is your phrasing. What notes you're going to accentuate, the patterns you use. Rhythm is important because of that. Being a drummer helps with that. How do you phrase your notes properly? You could just sing a major chord arpeggio, or just sing the root note and the half note below that. So if you were, for example, say an E major chord was playing, F major. I'm saying an F major chord was playing, right? Da-da-da, then the G major plays. Let's say F major, then jazz key. Yeah, probably an A major would play 3. So F major is playing, lead instrument that. A is playing. Is my voice shitty? I don't even know. Anyways, that movement works for improvisations or just composing. Major chord arpeggios, you gotta know where your notes are for each chord. That's what makes a good singer, I guess. Why am I going so deep into music theory? Not like anyone would understand what I'm trying to say. Anyways, good singer. Tone. Now, one example of a good singer is Rahat Fateh Ali Khan. He has a very gravelly, sounds like a smoker's voice, like mine. But he can stay on pitch and he can phrase it well, and that gives a complexity, maturity to his voice. Contrasts, it's not supposed to sound good, but it sounds good. Gives it depth, the whole dissonant feeling. Or The Weeknd is just wispy. He's like so sharp, like that. And that works because he can phrase it really well. Or Amar Diab, same thing. Ed Sheeran is just basically, in the strictest sense, he has the perfect voice. He's always on pitch. And that is the result of excess and practice. What makes good art. Ed Sheeran is the perfect artist. The perfect contemporary artist. I don't think he's going to study, muscle physiology, the larynx and the pharynx to improve his voice, but yes, perfectionist nonetheless. You can sort of sense it in his voice. That voice comes from a lot of practice. Wow, 13 minutes in. How did a funny podcast get this serious? Should I be talking closer to the mic? No. Farther back? Perfect. I'm gonna compress this because I think I moved around too much recording this, and I have to whisper because it's nighttime and it's 12 o'clock at night. Okay, my exams are tomorrow, May 9th. It's May 8th, 12:18 a.m. Ugh. So, 14 minutes. Yes, I'll conclude this at a 15-minute mark. Perfect. So, anyone listening to this, go fuck yourself. I'm not gonna say thank you. You're not doing a favor to me. You're doing a favor to yourself. I am a god. Listen to me. No, I'm not a god. I probably don't need to clarify that to many people I know, but again, I do have to because most people, and this seems very cliche to say, but you just don't understand my sarcasm. Yeah, I'm trying to be so basic. Alright, 15 minutes. Well, yes, go fuck yourself. I'm not gonna say thank you. Fine, I'll say thank you. Thank you.